Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Today we're going to go over how to get a trademark at no cost. My name is Justin Oeltjen, Esquire. This is my website right here, oeltjenlaw.com. I am the owner and founder of Oeltjen Law. Let's go ahead and get started on how to get a trademark at no cost. All right, so you can get a trademark at no cost if you use what is called a common law trademark. All you have to do is use the symbol TM to put the public on notice that this is your brand. Let me go ahead and show you how to find this TM symbol in Google Docs. You just go to special characters. I like to type in trade. And if you look, the TM pops up right away, right? Well, then why don't all companies just use, common law trademarks if it's so easy? If all I have to do is just attach it to my business or whatever I'm selling, right? I just put the little TM. Actually, I don't really want to answer that question yet. So let's just keep going through the common law trademark and then we'll get to that later. All you have to do to get this common law trademark is use this common law trademark, this TM, with your business or whatever you're selling. There's no application, no fees, but know that you're only limited to the Sorry, I can't speak English. Know that you're only limited to the specific geographic area where the common law trademark is being used in commerce. So if you have a hair salon in Miami, Florida, and you use a name and you just use a common law trademark, then you're probably limited unless, you're advertising all over the country, you're going to be limited to Miami, Florida. And this is where it can get tricky, right? And this is why people go ahead and move forward if they're more than just a hobbyist with their business. They go ahead and move forward with what's called a registered trademark. And that's where we use the symbol circle R to put the public on notice that you have actually registered your trademark with the feds, that you've registered it with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Now on an Apple, you can just use option R to get it, or you can go back into where I showed you. You can go into special characters, or yes, it's down here, right there. If you type up trademark, it doesn't come up for some reason. I don't know why. But with a registered trademark, you must register this with the feds, and it can be a lengthy process with lots of variables. It can be difficult. I would recommend legal assistance with this. There is an application, then there's fees, and then there's later fees and more paperwork to keep it current years down the road. So why would we get this over a common law trademark? If we want just more protection of nationwide coverage, let's just get into why you would, and that comes to defending it, right? So if you don't have the money to actually defend your trademark, there are reasons to go ahead and register for, let's say, brand registry for Amazon or something. That's a completely different issue. But if you're actually not going to defend your trademark, then it's a good question as to why you would have one and not just use a common law one. But let's talk about the differences again. Common law trademarks are only for the specific geographic area that you're selling doing business, whereas the federal trademark is nationwide. So it's good for internet, social media, stuff like that. God forbid you have a business in a small town and you have a common law trademark and somebody else comes up and actually registers your quote unquote name and uses it nationwide, then people associate it with that, which they could as long as they're not in your small town. That's really all you've, carved out your rights for. Let's skip down to D quick. If you can prove that trademark that you were using it before somebody else federally registered the mark, then you can fight that federally registered mark, but only in the specific geographic area associated with your common law trademark. The main reason people like federally registered trademark is the burden of proof, if you notice here, C, on an infringement claim is on the infringer, the person who, if I have a registered federal trademark and I see somebody else using mine that doesn't have that word registered and it's within it falls within my trademark, which is a whole nother issue. We're not going to get into that. Then if I take them to court, they're going to have to prove that they're exempt essentially from my federal trademark. Whereas if I have a common law trademark and I sue you, then I'm going to have to prove in court that you're using the mark after I made mine, that it falls within this geographic area, all this stuff. There's a lot more work involved, a lot more work involved defending a common law trademark as opposed to a federally registered trademark, generally speaking, obviously. All right, well, this has been a pleasure. I hope this helps with your business, and I wish you the best of success.